Welcome to Super Shea Tutorials. I am Danny Shea, back with another weapons tutorial video. Today we're working with staff and I'm going to show you the 7 steps to easily perform the behind the back pass. So if you want to improve your skills, learn some really sick tricks, and put together some really high-powered forms, make sure to hit that notification bell and the subscribe button so you don't miss a second. Also, if you're having any issues or you're doing really well in your training, I'd like to know about that. Put that down in the comments below. So let's get right to it. We're gonna start with the bow in our left hand. All right, my palm is up. I'm just kind of balancing it there. For right now, I'm going to take my fingers and I'm just gonna grab hold of my bow. Okay, so it's in the left hand. On step 1, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the palm side of my hand and I'm gonna turn it down. So now palm is down, and that's 1. So I go from here, 1. On 2, the thumb side is gonna come down toward the ground, and my palm is now facing kind of behind me. So we start from beginning, palm down 1, thumb down 2. On 3, I'm gonna take my right hand, and I'm gonna bring it behind my back, as well as taking that bow and bringing it with my thumbs coming together. The bow is now horizontal, right? My thumbs are together. So one more time, I got 1, palm down, 2, thumb down on my side, 3, hands come behind my back, bow is horizontal, thumbs are together. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3. On 4, I'm gonna take my left hand out. Just that easy. So the bow is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on 5, I'm gonna take the right hand, the one that has the bow now, and I'm gonna bring it out to my side with the thumb side down, just like I did over here on the left side on move number 2. So we have bow in the left hand, palm down 1, thumb down 2, behind the back, thumbs together, that's 3. 4, left hand comes out. 5, right hand thumb down. On 6, I'm gonna keep my thumb side down on the right hand and I'm gonna bring it right next to my left open hand. All right, thumb is still facing down. That's really, really important. And I'll explain why momentarily. So my left hand is up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this thumb is still down. Move number 7, the final piece. I'm simply gonna rotate my hand so that the thumb comes up and I'm gonna hand that bow off to my left hand and I'm back where I started. And then I can start all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so those are the 7 steps, and once you start to smooth that out a little bit, it's gonna go a little bit like this, and then you can gradually start to speed that up, and it ends up looking really cool. This is a really good defensive style move, as though there's a barrier blocking your entire body. Now, the problems with this move typically come either behind the back or on that final step. So what usually happens, what I usually see in classes is this: the bow comes down, and then when it gets behind your back, it's vertical instead of horizontal, and then I have hands grabbing here, and then it comes in and it gets really, really awkward. The other thing that happens, even if they get all this right, what typically happens here is you bring it out, and the tendency is to want to turn this up immediately, and then you hand it off here. Well, that's fine the first time, but now the second time, I'm really starting to run out of real estate here, and eventually I'm not going to be able to continue this anymore because I'm going to run out of bow to work with, or I'm going to hit the ground. So that's why it's really, really important when this hand is out, this one goes next to it, I got to bring it up on the opposite side. That way, the bow ends up in the same spot of my hand each time, and my hand grabs the same spot of the bow each time. Now I'm not losing ground, and I can continue this as long as I want to. There's all kinds of tricks you can go into after this. We'll get more into creating a form itself in another video. So that's it for the behind the back spin. If you enjoyed the video, if you learned something, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy these videos, and let me know how you're doing down in the comments. Thank you very, very much for stopping by. I hope you all have a phenomenal, awesome day.